While delivering a speech at an anti-PPP rally in New York on Sunday last, U.S. Congressman and chairman of the caucus of the House of Democrats, Hakeem Jeffries, made a bold statement calling on the Biden administration to recall the current U.S. ambassador to Guyana, Sarah Ann Lynch, from her designated post on these shores.
And we're going to make it clear that it's time for the Biden administration to act.
Yes!
And guess what? I got some ideas.
Yes!
And the first thing that I think the Biden administration needs to do is to get rid of the Trump-appointed ambassador to Guyana. It's time for you to go. Time's up.
Following those statements, Nightly News questioned the ability of the U.S. Congressman to penetrate the White House so as to influence such a decision. Responding to that question was the president of the Caribbean Ghana Institute for Democracy, Rickford Burke, who is closely aligned to the U.S. Congressman and who was also one of the organizers of the rally on Sunday last. Do you think that the Congressman's statements would have any effect on the President of the United States so as to recall the ambassador to Guyana?
Well, let's see. I would want to comment on the influence of the congressman.
Even though Burke suggested that he does not want to speak on behalf of the congressman, he nevertheless had this to say.
The congressman believes that the ambassador is a partisan Trump appointee that has demonstrated that she's not willing to represent the United States to all of the people of Guyana.
Burke is of the view that the current ambassador to Guyana is partisan and has been exposing her petticoat by allegedly siding with the PPP on a number of occasions. He claims, for example, that the ambassador has failed to call on the president of Guyana to obey the Constitution as it relates to meeting with the leader of the opposition, Joseph Harmon, as is mandated by the Constitution, which, according to him, is in stark contrast to bold statements she made during the election debacle of 2020.
If she was so much interested in adherence to the rule of law, why hasn't she publicly called on the president to, one, obey the Constitution, two, meet with the opposition so that they could diffuse the political tension in the country?
On several occasions, the question has been put to the head of state, as well as the leader of the opposition, regarding meeting and talking about constitutional appointments, among other matters which are enshrined in the Constitution. President Ali most recently posited at a virtual press conference that he will not meet with the leader of the opposition until he is recognized by that person, while Harmon, who is the leader of the opposition, has also made it pellucid that he does not recognize the Ali administration as legitimate, but is willing to meet and have discussions with the president on matters of national importance. Reporting for the HGP Nightly News, Wendell Badrie.